Good afternoon. My name is William Taylor. Today I'll be presenting my three-view sketch that we designed off of a piece of furniture that we found inside the Dempsey Center. Today it's just me since I was absent when my group presented. My name is William Taylor and we'll begin right now. So the contents, I came second, but we're just going to skip right ahead to my portion of the drawing, which is right here. So before we get to seeing my actual drawing on the page, we're going to talk about the steps that I took to actually get there. So upon receiving our assignment, we took a tape measure in our engineering computation books, and we moved over to the Dempsey Center where we sigled out a piece of furniture, which just so happened to be a rectangular table. We started by taking measurements of the lengths and widths of the top surfaces, and then moving down to the base plates, the round plate that serves as the stabilizing joint of the table, measuring diameters of the support pylon that connects the base plate on the floor to the base plate that holds the table together. We were also required to do one improvement, and I'll get to that in a second. So after getting our initial measurements, we moved over into AutoCAD, where we began to design our table based off of the sketches that we had taken, along with the measurements that we had taken. So after I began with the outline of my table, which was 41 5/8 inches roughly, considering that the table was a square. The lengths and widths were exactly the same. So I began with my top view first, which was a length and width of 41 5/8 inches. From there, I drew my hidden lines for the base plate, the cylindrical portion that would be included, along with the base plate that connects the supporting pylon to the table. After doing that, I drew my center lines to clearly denote the center of the table, and from there I created a new layer for my construction lines. And from my construction lines, I drew essentially from the tangents and the endpoints of everything on the top view straight down. And from there, I was able just to very quickly draw lines in between to fit the thickness and the heights, which really sped up the process. Doing so, it was very quick, very fast forward. It was very straightforward. From there, we after drawing the front view, considering that the table is a square, I simply highlighted or selected using the left and drag or the green box, and used the move command. Using the move command, just created a copy of what I was already drawing, and shifted the table a couple units to the right. That way I could show you the right side view, which is the exact same as the front side view. After all that, the drawing was done. And here we're going to get you a close-up of my table drawing. I had to convert it to a WMF because there were issues exporting the AutoCAD file onto the PowerPoint.